Movie theaters are unfortunately still closed, but it means it's still movie time at home, and there are two new flicks Greg Russell has for us this week in Real Talk. He comes to us live from his basement bunker that is festooned, decorated, and otherwise housing all sorts of memorabilia and Beatles gear and whatnot. Thanks for being with us.
Always a pleasure, and I have one of those red and white Coca-Cola shirts. I know exactly what you were talking about.
That makes us old. You're also going to share your 4 favorite baseball movies with us today, but let's start with something new on streaming, both on Netflix.
Right. I believe the first one we're going to do is Spelling the Dream. And what that one deals with is for the past 12 years in a row, an American child of Eastern Indian descent has won the spelling bee nationally. And it talks about what that group did and what they do and how they practice to win the spelling bee. And it's almost like watching one of the sports specials about how athletes, really get involved, what they do, and, just to get ready for this. In fact, one kid compared himself to Michael Jordan, and I guess he is the Michael Jordan of the spelling bee.
You should probably let somebody else make that comparison for him. But anyway, do we have a clip? Oh, it was just VO. Okay, my bad. So let's go on to The Last Days of American Crime. What's this all about?
Edgar Ramirez stars in this. It's all about the United States government is going to put out this radio wave that is going to stop crime. I mean, it's going to somehow get in people's heads where they don't want to do crime anymore. So Edgar Ramirez, who is a small-time crook, figures, I'm going to commit the greatest crime of the century while I still have time. So it's just about him trying to come up with this great heist. And I didn't get to see the movie because they did not send out screeners for this. Because my thought was, if I was going to do something like this, I wouldn't tell the criminals that we were going to do it. Just let them just all of a sudden feel they don't have to do crime anymore.
Yeah, well, then you wouldn't have a movie, right?
That's true. It would have been a very short one. Opening titles, I can't commit crime, closing credits.
All right, so we've already done the Spelling Bee movie. We've done that one about the crimes, so I guess we'll proceed on to baseball now. How many reels, by the way, for that one?
3.
3 reels for the crime movie.
Oh, no, the spelling movie, because I said
sorry.
Yep.
All right. We got to get our ducks in a row here, get back on track. Let's talk a little baseball with the movies having mixed results with baseball over the years. You got stuff like A League of Their Own, which is phenomenal, and then there's some other stuff that was kind of regrettable. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, just starting out with For Love of the Game. Main reason for that, of course, Kevin Costner and Kelly Preston are in it. Kevin Costner plays a Detroit Tiger. It's more of a love story than necessarily a film about baseball, but they do have some great baseball scenes. J.K. Simmons, who's from Detroit, also is in it, playing the manager of the team. And this was also Kevin Costner, like I said, playing a Detroit Tiger. He also played a Detroit Tiger in The Upside of Anger, actually retired Detroit Tiger in that movie. And every time I've talked to him, he's always told me that the Tigers are his favorite team.
Oh, well, that would explain a lot. The aforementioned A League of Their Own.
Yep, and this one has a Detroit connection as well. This one, of course, stars Gina Davis, Madonna, and Tom Hanks, giving us one of the greatest lines in movies about there's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball.
And all about these ladies during wartime who put together, their own teams to go out and play. And what started out as what people thought was just going to be, this kind of like sideshow, really turns competitive. So, yeah, very good movie, and its Detroit connection. 2 of the producers, Ronnie Clemmer and Bill Pace, were from Detroit, and Ronnie was host of a show called PM Magazine, and Bill was the producer. So there's that Detroit connection as well.
Don't forget Madonna, too.
That's right.
What's next on the docket?
The Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars and Motorcade. This was a movie about basically the Negro Leagues and how these guys would barnstorm all across the country wanting to play games because, of course, they wanted to get into, regular Major League Baseball. You got Billy D. Williams, James Earl Jones, and Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor's got some very funny lines in this movie about his way to attempt to get in to the National League. And now this movie's Detroit connection is because Berry Gordy from Motown Records produced this movie, and it was part of Motown Productions, which was their television and movie arm of the company at that time.
All right, and finally, the classic Bad News Bears.
Right, the original Bad News Bears from 1976, not that bad remake they did a few years back. Walter Matthau, Tatum O'Neal in this. Walter, of course, is the coach of a kids league, and it's just funny because, again, this is one of those movies where they couldn't really remake it the same way now. Walter's drinking beer, smoking cigars, passing out. The kids are smoking and drinking, cursing, and having a good time. But, it's just about him building them to go on to play for the championship game. Very funny movie. Also, Jackie Earle Haley, who plays Kelly Leak in the film, is still acting to this day, and it's good to see him still out there.
Yeah, he is. He's a good character actor. I'd
Yeah.
throw in there, just for retro's sake, Tiger Town with Roy Scheider.
Oh, yeah. Forgot all about that one. Yeah.
All right,
We were-
Greg, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. Have a great weekend.
Great to see you guys, too. We'll do the Coca-Cola shirts next week.
All right, Tati. I don't know if I have mine anymore.